Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing on this pre-Christmas Eve in late December, approaching midwinter, if you can believe that already, on a seasonably chilly, overcast skies with some light snow moving into the northern Metro Detroit area, in the greater Roseville metropolitan area, in the great state of Michigan, right? And we have breaking news in Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Jabroni Killers, yes, members of Jabroni Killer, to help you sidestep the market, right? As we get to 1,000 subscribers, it'll unlock the ability to have a lot more things go on here on YouTube, and we're going to be bringing live Jabroni Killers. We've been talking about it. I've been starting to advertise it in the description, but as soon as we get to that 1,000 subscribers, YouTube will allow me to use more of their sites resources, and we're gonna have members of Jabroni Killer on there. It'll be a paid service, and exclusively when you're a Jabroni Killer member, you will get obviously exclusive videos on the cryptosphere, gold, silver, individual stocks, and individual cryptos on important information and to the point and to the minute live videos during big pumps and big dumps, but also more than just the coins there and the exclusive video content to your technical analysis that only members of Jabroni Killer will get. You're going to get multiple things. I'm going to have technical analysis classes on there. And if you're a member of Jabroni Killer, you can watch them whenever you want to, however you want to, right? All for one price. There will be technical analysis classes, how to set up a chart, how to use the fib circles, how to set up a chart the way I do, right? In the way Vincenzo charts. And there'll be beginner classes on there to advanced topics and advanced trading, right? To more complicated things, and it's going to be a rolling thing. As I add a technical analysis class, right, for beginners, there might be a 25-minute video, and then a week later, I might add to it and add another video on there, and it'll be a series, right? And it's just going to be on there cataloged, so anybody can come in and start from the beginners and move their way up in charting from basics to advanced topics on how to chart and how to understand and how to read a technical trading chart, right? And all that's going to be on there as member of Jabroni Killer, a one-time fee or a monthly fee that YouTube gives you, right? So you're going to have in-depth, specific-only videos for members of Jabroni Killer. There's going to be classes on there on how to chart, trading alerts, right? Possible patterns detected where there's going to be a bullish or bearish breakout, like when we have long-term patterns that we can see and how to best trade them. Like you can see we have a pattern here, right? And that's going to be on there. Trading alerts will be on there. A whole bunch of good stuff's going to be on there as members of Jabroni Killer, and you can go on there and there's going to be so many good things to use there that are going to help you trade and sidestep the market. And I'm excited to bring Jabroni Killers to you as soon as we get to 1,000 subscribers. And there's going to be all, you guys have been asking about classes. The classes will be on there. It'll be an easy spot from beginner classes to advanced classes, right? In a super simple, easy way, and you don't have to pay for individual classes. They'll just all be there as member of Jabroni Killer. And as we get more and more classes done and they get uploaded, there'll be more and more content on there, and it'll be more and more bang for your buck as member of Jabroni Killer, right? So that's going to be very exciting as we bring that live as we get to 1,000 subscribers. But as we move along here to the more pressing needs, we're going to look at what we got going on here. You can see we have a pattern here. Let me get my coffee. Hold on a second. Oh, it's not done yet. You can see we've been in this bearish consolidation, and here's something that is going to be on member of Jabroni Killer. We're going to have our charts like this, our really in-depth charts. These are just basic to get on here to show you guys in a super simple, easy way, but we're going to have charts on there to where up in here where we were calling this the whole time, we'll have in-depth videos live to where we're showing you how to buy and sell this, and a straight to the point where it's a smaller group on members of Jabroni Killer. We would have showed you right here live. This is your buy zone, because we were telling you this whole time. You're going to come down here and get supported, and then you have to come up here and touch it before you fall down, right? And we would have showed you exactly how to make this trade with our trading alerts, in still pictures and in short videos on how to trade this and then how to sell into the rally, right? Because we know where it was going to sell off at, and that'll all be on there. And I will show you how to put these charts. It's going to be a phenomenal thing. I'm very excited. And as we get to 1,000 subscribers and we get it on there and go live, we'll give you guys a free week to check it out as it starts, or maybe a free month, because the first month is just going to be getting it going. So maybe give everybody on there a free month or a free week, whatever, and then you guys can decide if it's worth simple whatever the price will be, $16.69 or $23.69, something like that. But there's going to be all kinds of stuff on there. It's going to be phenomenal. I'm very excited. But you can see what we got going on in XLM. As the people that have been following, we've had this great ring system going with XLM, ring to ring to ring, and that's how we knew how this was going to trade through the center of this ring, and then it was eventually going to come on down, right? And it has. And now we're getting supported on this 786 Fibonacci retracement ring, and if we can continue to break up, we can try to shoot up to this upper target of 31 cents. I don't think the structure and the state of the market, it's got enough fortitude or enough momentum and enough buyers to come in there. I think this was just a little fake out up here. I think you're about to trade back down, come back down to the 7-8 Fibonacci retracement, and then trade back down to the bottom of this descending triangle, and eventually come on down to our underneath target. Hold on, I had to scratch my knee, right? She was itching. I think you're eventually coming down to this, to this point, this 22 cents, right? I think you're going to get topped out, trade back on this, hit this back test this support that was resistance once, twice, and then briefly a third time. Back test it now on the orange line, then come to the fib circle at the 7-8 Fibonacci retracement, then come down to the descending channel bottom support line that we're in, which you've hit once, twice, 3, 4. It come in for your fifth, and then fail to hold it, maybe bounce a little bit, and then you're going to come on down to this 22 cent ring, right? That's where I think you're going in XLM, and we're going to keep a close eye on that this weekend, as this is a critical area. If you can't hold it, I think you're going to come on straight down to here. Well, not straight down, because you're going to come down, briefly get, you're going to come on down right here, briefly get supported, maybe come back up for one last tap, and then flush down, right? That's where I think you're going in XLM, but we're going to keep a close eye out on that for you here at Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, right, as much as we can. And we're going to move along on into a little bit of the XRP action here. Scroll that over, and you can see XRP too. They haven't been following the rings as much. As I get my coffee now that it is done. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, that's a solid commodity. So always smells the same, right? Let's give it the old taste. Oh yeah, always tastes the same. Right, Maxwell House coffee, the bomb, right? Phenomenal coffee. And then if you see what we got going on here in the XRP, we've had another pattern that was very easy to identify, right? Oops, get out of there. This is a very easy pattern to identify. We need to get these better colors. They need to stand out. Let's go purple. There we go. We don't have much purple on the map. This is a very easy falling channel to identify with our purple. No, well, that's not even the same fucking purple. There we go. No, that other purple is better, wasn't it? Let's go back there. There we go. That's easier to see. Stands out a little bit more. That's more like a dark blue. There we go. The purple, you can see this was very easy to see. We've been in this falling channel as we've hit. Get that nasty one out of there. We're still doing this on the fly. As we broke down, right, this was our pattern breakdown to 92 cents. And then we pumped up, and we told you we were going to top out with this upper ring and the double top that's back there. And then you can see this was a very simple pattern to see what that needs to be changed. Very simple pattern to see what come on, to see what we have going on here. We need to get rid of that. All right, what we got going on here is we entered into this falling channel at $1.28, right? Then we had a whole slew of upper resistance right here and got rejected. Then we flushed on a quick flush and hit our lower support. Then we got a quick buyback and then rode it again until we got rejected, fell below the 200-day. And as soon as we fell below the 200-day, this in this case is the 2-hour time frame, but if you stretch it out to the 4-hour or the daily, it's going to be in a similar area. The daily might be down there. But as soon as you flush below that, touched again now, confirm this channel that you're in, because they can go for quite some time, as you can see here with some fake outs in between. That was where we became bearish, and you came up to the 200-day, got rejected, came back down to support, and then the 50's been acting as major resistance, and you had another flush, but you came right down to your channel, then you pumped up, rejected again by your upper resistance, then you had the big flush on a liquidation. This is where a bunch of people that were leveraged, borrowing money or just leveraged up on their brokerage account, got levered out and liquidated on stop orders and flushed out of the market, and then you get the buyback and the market stabilizes, right? But notice where it stabilized right along this falling channel, and then you broke back in it. Now you're having a fake out. You're having a fake out up to the upside, just like you had a fake out to the downside down there on a liquidation. You can be getting some short squeezes into here, and that's why we had our upper target at 92 cents. And then our second and third target on even bigger pumps are the bottom part of this volume indicator, where when you're below it like now, you're bearish. So when you come up to it, it's going to act as resistance. And your first resistance spot is $1.05, and your upper resistance, which would clear the top of the channel, even the bottom of this clears the technical target of this channel. When you break to the upside, fulfilling a targeted move would be the top of the channel where it started, which is support and resistance. And support really right in here is where it started. Right, so that's why these two areas are your major upper resistance. But I thought this would probably be the area where you would top out, but it could go higher. That's why we had this. Oh, and you can see last night, I haven't looked at it since last night. You can see we did pump, that can go away, that can go away. We did pump up a little bit higher and almost did hit the top end of this volume indicator spot at $1.05. We got up to $1.01. So, I mean, I could conceivably see this continuing to squeeze on up. If we're that close now, we might as well just come up and tap it, right? Oops, let's get our drawing tool out. Get on up here and tap it, right? And then start to fall back down. But what I'd be looking at in the immediate short term would be to retest this 92 cent and hold it as support and then kick back up, and that's how you can continue to be bullish, right? But if you fail to hold that and you fall back below this critical 92 cent level, you're going to fall back initially to the 200-day moving average, which now today would be right over here at 87 cents. And then your next lower support would be the back test, your falling channel that used to be upper resistance, like bam, bam, and back further, now would be lower support at about the 79 cents. So on your way up, your next major hurdle is $1.05. On your way down, on the back test, you want to back test and hold this 92 cent level. And then if you fail to break that, you want to hold the 200-day at 87. So upper resistance, 105. Mid-ground support to stay bullish, 92. And then if you break the 92 cents, your first level of support would be 87 at the 200-day, and then 79 at your underneath major support off of your falling channel that you broke out of right there. So that's what's going on in the XRP, right? We'll keep you up to date and on top of things. We'll give you more updates here in a little while. Peace and love. Peace and love.